All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network.
An evil pandemic spreading across the nation? Fake news is spreading 6 times faster than actual facts. We interrupt this regularly scheduled propaganda. This might be news to you. What is going on, everybody? It is the season premiere of Might Be News at the Might Be News Network. My name is Taylor Cooper. With me, as always, co-host Kev. What up, Kev?
What up? What up?
What up, Danny?
What's up, guys?
And Jackie's here. What's up, Jackie?
Woo!
Everybody's here. It's amazing. I'm super excited to be here. MBN Network. Go to mbnnetwork.com. It's never been easier for you to find your new favorite podcast.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah.
Time out.
What's going on?
Jackie is here. And right now, when we're recording, it is Jackie's birthday. Happy birthday, Jackie!
Happy birthday, Jackie.
It is Jackie's birthday.
I'm pretty sure arthritis has start to set in, guys.
It is Jackie's birthday. And, that just kind of goes to show how great Jackie is. I was like, shit, what am I supposed to do? I just told everybody I want to come back on October 5th. That means Friday is your birthday. And what am I supposed to do? And she's like, okay.
Said record.
Record.
If Danny and Kev can both record on Friday, why would you not record on Friday?
So we're going to go out to dinner and everything tomorrow and enjoy your birthday weekend and all that stuff. And
so have you guys been out to dinner since the pandemic?
yes, we have. Yeah.
How stupid is it that you have to wear a mask walking into the restaurant, but coronavirus knows not to attack while you're sitting at your table?
It's because coronavirus has manners, Kev. And, and obviously that's the reason why. And I don't understand why you would even question it. And it just makes totally logical sense to me that coronavirus has morals and doesn't want to infect people while they're eating.
Oh, okay.
It's science at this point. So
science.
No, I mean, you're right. It is like weird to like walk into a restaurant and you're just like, remember, Jack, like the first time we went, I like sat down and I kept my mask on. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm not going to take this off until somebody tells me to take it off.
But I sat there, I was like, you can take your mask off. We're at the table.
I was like, you can go ahead and kill everybody in this room, Jackie, if you want to. I don't.
We were also, I think this happened was this the one at Timothy's?
Yeah.
We were sitting outside. Our outside seating
or no.
in the parking lot.
I thought it was when we went to Outback.
Oh, or was it the Longhorn in?
We've gone out multiple.
How many times have you guys been out?
A lot.
Enough.
We don't want to cook at home. We're tired of eating the same things. We need to support local businesses, guys.
You guys don't feel like weird or like anything going out and eating out in public?
Not really. Like
not even a little bit.
Really?
So here's my stance on it, and I will feel different probably once the flu season really kicks into overdrive. But for now, I'm just kind of like, fuck it, like it was summertime, and it felt good. Well, yeah, if you eat outside, I don't really see it as a big deal at all. And everywhere that we've gone has done a really good job at the whole social distancing setups. Like every other table's closed off, or there's nobody sitting really all that close to you. Kev, you're shaking your head.
Dude, I have I don't really care about it anymore.
Wow, you're just totally over it.
I'm over it, dude. I got a job where I see fucking 50 different people a day. I don't shake hands with them. I wear a mask when you have to wear a mask and you're going into places. But dude, I'm fucking around. I'm around 50 people a day. What's that times 5? Dude, it's out the window. I got
and this is why we're going to continue to do remote, because I ain't getting anywhere close to you guys.
Yeah, see that. You're a real piece of shit for this, and
I got to make my living.
Honestly,
so do I. But
Americans who feel the same way Kev feels.
No, Kev, you're not a piece of shit for making a living. you're a piece of shit for being you. And
You're a piece of shit because you made us, 10 minutes late to record tonight?
Oh, forget about it.
I just wanted to clarify. And it's funny because we were just talking about it before you came on. I said to Danny, I thought about it the other day. And when Kev and I don't see or hear from each other for like a couple weeks, our next interaction is usually very nice, very meaningful, and mutually respectful. And when we do podcasts once a week together and we like see each other for like weeks and weeks and weeks, it's like we're fucking kids all over again. And it's like we're just fucking being assholes to each other. It's funny though.
If it goes long enough, though, which it did last time, I'll be, and especially if you're asking me for something, I'll take full advantage of that.
Well, I want to try to be really nice to you this episode because I told you I would, because we recently moved and you hung TVs all around our new place. So that deserves some respect. Jackie, can you pick up the slack tonight and just be a real bitch to Kev? Just for me.
I thought you were going to ask me to be nice.
No. Actually, that's probably easier. Yeah, that's probably easier. So all right. I'm probably going to, I might slack off on being nice to Kev because he's a dickhead. But Jackie,
I'll be nice.
She's going to be really nice to you.
I'm coming over and I'm drop kicking those TVs right off your wall.
We're not letting you in.
As long as you have a mask on, I'll consider
will bite
it.
You. Our fish will hop out of the tank and slap you in the face. All right. They're all going to attack you now.
That's true. So we're starting a brand new season of Might Be News Network. And obviously, as the flagship show, it's a huge responsibility that we started off correctly. So no pressure. This has to be probably the best show that we've ever done. No pressure. But no, I'm really excited to be back. I've been. Go ahead, Kev. What do you?
Can we talk politics a little bit tonight?
You know what? That's all I have to talk about, to be honest. So
why am I on this show?
Dan? Did you watch the debate?
Fuck no.
Really?
Fuck that, dude.
Kev,
no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Did you? You didn't watch the whole thing, right?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Right.
No, dude. I hate politics so much that I deleted my Facebook to get away from it.
Yeah.
So I'm not into politics as well. You know that.
Yep.
And I am. I don't know who to vote for. It's 100% choosing the lesser of the two evils at this point. I'm
not registered to vote, so I don't got to worry about it.
I'm registered. I'm a registered Democrat, but how first of all, you got Trump up there acting like a fucking idiot, interrupting every fucking sentence that Joe Biden says.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got fucking Joe Biden sitting there telling the man to shut up and calling him a clown. How presidential is that from either of them?
Dude, it was a trip. Let me just back up a second. I do want to talk a little bit of politics, but not in like the CNN,
right? I got you.
Fox News kind of way. What I really want to talk about, and Danny, you kind of touched on it a little bit, is it's more than an election, right? It's an election. It's election season, right? Everybody hates election season. Have you guys been getting like text messages from the parties? Have you my phone blows up. It's like 2 to 3 text messages every couple of days.
I have people calling me, not just text messages.
Yeah, calling too.
Knock on wood. I've gotten no text messages and no phone calls. So
really?
Knocking on wood.
See,
I have my phone set up to silence unknown phone calls, so I don't know about the phone calls, but I get text messages and I respond back, and I'm not a nice person.
Well, I respond back to both of them, and I ask questions and they never answer me because they're robots. But
So you're the idiot.
I'm the idiot.
You know they're robots, and you're still asking.
And I'm like, you're like, yeah. What's your plan for this? Yeah, they're not gonna fly answers. And of course they don't. And that's just the way it fucking goes.
I look like a penis.
But
Sometimes.
but no. So election season is this just dreaded time of the year that comes around every 4 years, and it's just like for people who are like super duper into politics, which is nobody on this show right now. It's exciting and oh my god, and the drama and the analysis and blah 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 blah. But for like the average American, it is so fucking tiring, annoying, and just oh my god, because no matter what, nobody's going to like the candidates, right? Like I hated the candidates in 2016. I can't stand the candidates in 2020. It's fucking terrible. And every time I go and look at a YouTube video, I got to watch Joe Biden commercials. Every time I see a video on Facebook, I got to watch a Trump commercial. And it's even on sports radio commercials, and
my kids see the commercials and they go, "Daddy, I hate these commercials." I'm like, so do I, guys.
Okay, so that's actually a good topic to talk about. Like, do your kids have any inclination of what's going on, or do they have any opinion, or do they ask you questions or anything like that?
Not really.
No,
I mean, no, but
they're still young. Like certainly your kids, Kev, are still really young. Danny, do your kids notice anything or ask anything?
My kids know that Donald Trump is the president of the United States,
right?
And they respect him for that, and they have a lot of respect for him for being the president.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they know, and that's all they need to know.
Right.
My wife and I, we don't get into politics at all.
Yeah,
we don't have to introduce them to that type of stuff and that type of negativity if we don't want to. And that's one of the good things about, the way I look at the whole situation. Everybody that watched that debate the other night, everybody was just up in arms about how awful it was. Kev, you just went on a little rant about how awful it was.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like watching my kids play over video games.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I don't care about it. I woke up the next morning like it was another day, not giving a shit.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
This season, I don't like seeing all the freaking signs on the side of the roads, but you know what? I don't got to worry about it. I don't got to watch the commercials. I don't got to listen to the infomercials because nobody's going to persuade me one way or the other. I'm sticking where I'm at, and that's fuck it. Fuck politics.
Yeah. Jackie, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say somebody, I read a comment and it was like, this debate was like the equivalent of watching my kids fight over a juice box.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was laughing because I'm like, that's exactly what it felt like.
One of the things that because I'm very political, certainly on social media, and without being on a podcast or having our network and stuff, I've had a lot more time to look at things and try and understand things. And hi, Summer. But like I'm trying, and I've hated Trump since the beginning. That's not a secret to anybody. I don't hate him because he's Republican. I just don't like the man. And without podcasts and without being creative, I turned my focus to that a lot. And news changes you. Like if you're really into it, like it changes you, and it changed me. And I'm trying to get away from it, but I've always just been kind of like, if I see something, I should say something, right? And like if I'm on Facebook, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more later with our late reviews and my what's the point. But it's just so crazy because like you see your friends and you see people that you like and you see people that you respect, and you see your family members on social media, and they're sharing shit that's just exactly that, just bullshit. And it's like on both sides, you know what I mean? And it's just so crazy right now because nobody knows what's real or what's fake or what's true or what's not, what's good or bad. Like it's really, really crazy right now. And I can't wait for it to be over. I can't wait to. Right now, it's October 2nd. Literally a month from tomorrow is election day.
Yep.
And like, who knows? That's the thing that's like really crazy to me, that this is like unlike any other election that we've ever had, because of just how angry and how crazy both candidates are. Specifically,
I just wish that everybody could get along. Like, who cares who's voting for who? You obviously have the right to have your opinion, but these people putting the signs out in the front yards, or these big trucks with these Trump signs flying behind them, don't fucking stick it in your ass.
Yeah.
Well, see, I remember growing up, my parents always used to say, people keep who they vote for a secret.
Yeah.
It was very secretive back in the day who you voted for. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
Like your bank account.
Yep. Like what happens?
Mm-hmm. Well,
keep that shit private again, man. Get that shit out of here.
Right. Well, like even my own like mom, hi mom, swears that I have anger issues because like we don't talk a lot, a lot. She sees me on Facebook, and I'm not saying she's wrong, but like she kind of is. Like I'm not like that all the time, right? Like I'm a normal person.
Or a normal
like,
person. You're a normal person who gets frustrated over things.
I post things on Facebook that I see, that I research, and then I find wrong, right? Like it's see something, say something. And I've seen some people like I endorse Joe Biden. I'm voting for Joe Biden. Hi everybody, I'm Taylor Cooper. I'm voting for Joe Biden. Not because
you're just fucking here, Dan.
He already basically said he hates Trump. Did you really think he was going to vote Trump?
Keep it a fucking secret. Keep it to yourself.
Listen, okay, you can.
Can't you write somebody in or some shit like that?
You can.
I'm writing in Dan Charlone.
Yeah, fuck it. I would write in Mark Cuban. Listen, in all seriousness, if Mark Cuban ran for president, I would register just to vote for him.
I can dig that. It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick at all.
I would register just to vote for Mark Cuban.
Did you guys hear that Trump has coronavirus? That just happened today.
Did not hear that.
Is that fake news?
Well, it's not fake news that it's being reported that he has coronavirus. It's not fake news that he's in the hospital currently. What is being speculated is if this is just a political, drama. It's all about ratings. It's all about, everybody. Everything is so shifty, dude. It's so,
I'm done.
You're done with what, Kev?
Politics.
Good. Let's move on. What's your point this week, Kev?
What's the point?
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying that there are people out there that are like, well, I don't know if this is real.
Dan, what's your point?
Oh, for Christ's sake! I do have something else besides politics to talk about.
Thank God.
You're the one that wanted to talk politics.
You are the one that brought it up.
Yeah. I just asked for a little bit.
What? It's not even that much.
I'm gonna put in my butt and twist it.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. You're gross. Just a tip. No, I was just curious how you guys were handling politics season, because it's compounded, right? Coronavirus. We're in lockdown. Summer's pretty nice, but still kind of like, what are we doing with coronavirus? And now it's like getting ready to be flu season, so everybody's kind of panicked again. And politics. Everybody's panicked but Kev, apparently.
We got virtual school going on here. We have no time to be worried about anything else. So
yeah, you guys are just doing all that. I do have a technology-based article here. Apple imagines a foldable iPhone with self-healing display. Apple just put in for a patent for
right now.
Basically, a phone screen
that can heal itself. What?
Basically, if you crack it, if you not if you like shatter it, I'm sure, but like if you have like a crack in it, it'll kind of like reseal itself. The reason that they're coming up with this technology is because they're trying to do these foldable smartphones.
Yeah.
And Google has already had one. Motorola, I think, came out with one. And like they're nice, but like they don't work great. And the technology just isn't there yet.
Out.
You tell him to get out, Kev.
Out.
I'm staying right here in our room.
Okay, love you.
He told you, Kev. He said, I'm going to stand right here.
In my room.
It's his room.
Are you in his room? Is that where you're at?
He's in
No,
there.
I'm in the schoolroom. Look at all the
You're in the
shit on the
schoolroom.
walls.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, look at the space reading area.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's dope.
Yeah.
Amy is
Couches
incredible.
for-
Shout out Amy.
Yeah,
right
shout out to
now.
Amy. She did a great job. Look at that. Wow.
Wow.
Dope. She did
I'm
her
dropping
job.
my kids off next week.
Yeah, no doubt. You just started daycare, bro. That's income hard. Yeah, but they published a patent. It reveals an idea for a foldable smartphone that would include a quote self-healing display cover, allowing the device to repair dents. It would repair dents or scratches covering the screen. Fucking crazy.
That's
No.
wild.
It's pretty crazy.
Nope.
No, Kev. What does it bug you out?
Yeah. What do you need a fucking self-repairing phone for?
Because there's people who are clumsy, Kev.
Kev, I have known you a long time, and I also know, or maybe I might be mixing you up with Harmon. I know a lot of people that have broken the shit out of their phone screens.
I think it's Harmon.
Yeah, I think I've only ever broke one phone.
You know what?
Well, that's
'cause
one too
Harmon used to
many.
like go through one like every 2 weeks, I feel like.
But I also put an OtterBox on every single one of my phones.
Okay.
What?
It's expensive.
It is
But-
expensive, but it's worth it.
It works for you?
Well, yeah. If it's preventing you from needing a new phone or getting it repaired, absolutely, it's worth it.
The $60-$70 for a case to avoid to have to buy another $900 phone, I'll do it.
Worth it. I
Yeah.
agree.
Speaking of Harmon, we are going to give it a good old try hard to bring our original podcast back, at least in some sort of a limited capacity every other week or something like that on the network, the Grimy Green Show.
Oh man.
Dan, you started off on that with as Dan the Weatherman. You are a weather guy on
Yep.
that show, and I'm back in the area where I was when we recorded that show. I hit him.
Corona.
Bless you. But you look ridiculous.
He didn't even like turn his head from the camera.
Sneezed right on his
All
phone.
Right on the camera.
All the viewers got it now. Everyone's sick. Whatever your germs are, you're spreading
Lord.
it.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. We're changing things up a little bit here at the network. Since it's premiere week, I'll explain that a little bit. We're making some changes to the website. I don't want to go too much into detail about that until we're done with it. There, I said it. We changed Patreon. It now only costs $5 a month. We're not doing the tiers.
$5.
Go to patreon.com/MBN Network. Subscribe. You'll get a free gift from us. We're still going to try and do some giveaways for sure. There is going to be some Patreon exclusive stuff. We're not going to do 90-minute episodes necessarily anymore. If we do, they're not going to be exclusive, but I am planning on doing a once a week Patreon exclusive full episode of something, whether it's just a behind the scenes thing where Jackie and I just hang out and talk, or Jackie and I talk to somebody else from the network and we just have fun. Yeah, what's up, Dave? We'll just have a good time there. But we're planning on doing a lot more stuff with Patreon as well. Just trying to figure it out. As far as our weekly schedule, we're doing minimum 3 episodes a week. We're going to have news on Monday, like always, sports on Wednesday, like always. And then Friday, we're going to mix it up between tunes and brews. We're going to have Novak and Franz whenever we get episodes accomplished with them. Yeah. And we're just going to kind of filter in Novak and Franz, whether it's on, Thursday or whatever. But we're going to start doing stuff. It's going to be mostly remote for sure to start off, especially with everybody that has kids and stuff. Might get together with a couple people, might get some guests over here just to do interviews and stuff like that. But for the most part, we're going to do remote. It works really well. I'm going to hook everybody up with their own microphones and stuff so that we can all sound good and not like, people sound different. If we all have mics, it'll sound just about like we're in the same room. So that's something to look forward to. We're still going to do and remote. It's easy too to put these videos out. We're recording the videos and we're going to put them out the same day as the episodes, like we were before. We're like I said earlier, Jackie and I just moved, so we're going to set up a new studio and get that ready for when coronavirus is cured or there's a vaccine or a better treatment, and everybody feels comfortable doing that again. So we're looking forward to it. We love our new place. We're really excited about it. And we're really excited to be back with you guys. People have been, I know, missing us. We are also going to do some live events as well. Mostly might be brews. We're going to record and do them live, usually the day before their episode comes out, which is going to work out really nice. Not this week, though. Friday is an all-new Might Be Brews, but it's not going to be live on Thursday. But moving forward, that's something that we're going to try and do more often. I've got a lot of great guest ideas and things. I'm going to try and get Fuzz and JP in Cold Storage on here very shortly. Shout out to those guys. I was on their show. Make sure you check that out. Also, while we were gone, we did a Potapalooza with In Cold Storage and Joe Schmo Radio. That was a blast. Make sure you check that out. And last but not least, we are announcing our partnership with Mike and April at eunomiacbd.com. We love Mike and April very, very much, and they're going to help us out with our social media, our marketing, and a couple of other things, changes and such that we're going to do on the website that I don't want to talk about until we get more accomplished with that. But also, they're going to be on some of the shows. We're just going to have them on as guests and just pop in. We're going to just kind of make this probably the most easygoing season that we've ever done. With being remote, with the pandemic, with school, with work, all that stuff. We really want everybody, especially everybody with kids, to not feel stressed about this and to just have this as a release and not have it be a pressure thing. Therefore, Jackie's going to be on a lot of shows with me. It's easy. And
I'm
we can
already
just
home, not doing anything.
We can just have fun and not make it a stressful thing. And next time Kev makes us late, he's just kicked off the network forever. So
I'm out.
I'm gonna put in my butt and twist it.
So play video games. That's what I could be doing right now.
Enough of this. I'm gonna do
something real quick.
Go ahead.
So I've been doing my side hustle.
Yeah, your yard sale, eBay, consignment shop shit.
Dude, ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, if I can't talk more people into doing this, I don't know why everybody's not doing it. I went to Goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
I found a dustbuster. Still sealed in the box from 1989 for $4.99. I just sold it today on eBay for $40 plus shipping.
Wow.
Nice.
I found a like a ceramic Santa Claus that comes white, and it comes with paints and a paintbrush, and you paint it and everything for Christmas time and everything. I got that at Goodwill for $2.99. $43.99 on eBay.
Wow. And wait, you sold it for that much? It's already
last week. Last
wow.
week.
Now, my question for you is, do you want more people doing this?
Yeah, the more the merrier. There's always treasures out there to find.
Well, you're
But you don't think it'll take away from you earning profit?
Whatever.
I'm going for it.
It's a side hustle. I'm having fun with it. I mean, there's so many videos if people out there doing it.
Wait, what do you think's the most profitable thing you've sold?
The doll.
A doll?
The doll.
Oh,
the doll.
Go through that again. What doll was it?
It was Velvet Skin Baby Dreams. It was a doll in a box from the 70s.
Yeah, it sounds creepy for sure.
So what is it was called? Velvet Skin Baby Dreams.
Was it creepy?
Yeah, it was really creepy.
It was?
But It was in the box with the manual. I got it for $5 and sold it for $275.
Wow, Kev.
Yeah, buddy.
That's
now,
a
what's the thing you've lost the most on?
good question, Danny.
So there's not really a whole lot of loss. I have product, like just stuff sitting in my back mudroom, my storage room. But I wish this was kind of live right now, but I'm having a garage sale tomorrow. And I'm going to try to flip all the inventory that I haven't been able to move and just break even.
Yeah.
Sell it for what I got it for. Got it for a garage sale. If I sell it for $2-3, I'll make my money. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Ooh.
That's exactly it.
Lavender doll.
Yeah, creepy looking doll.
Wow, it is creepy. It's
Yeah.
creepy.
So it's a kid's toy from the 70s.
Yeah, everything's creepy in the 70s because
Yeah.
everybody was on acid.
Yeah. But if I had to guess, I would say I'm like $300 or $400 in on all my inventory, and dude, I'm well over $2,000-$3,000 made.
Nice.
Wait, so let me. I'm just trying to clarify here. You're saying your $300 is sitting in the garage, or that's what you've spent total?
That's what I've spent in total on everything.
Okay.
Like
And
from when I started doing this.
the only real losses that you have is just like basically stuff that hasn't sold.
Right. Which I've already paid for in the other shit that I've sold.
Right. Is any of it cool enough that you're just like, oh, screw it, I'll just keep it and it'll be cool?
Yeah. Yeah, there are some really cool things, but I'd rather have the money.
Yeah.
Dude, I found this Fisher Price still in box. Fisher Price record player. Like it plays real records from the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In the box.
Wow.
I got it for $12, and it hasn't sold for me yet on eBay. It's still up there, but it should sell right around $45.
Wow.
4 times my money all day.
Yeah, that's really nice.
All day.
I'm proud of you.
Man,
You
Amy
being-
have been watching New Girl.
New girl.
Yeah.
I know.
I just started.
Yeah.
So-
I'm on season 1, episode 7.
Oh my God, keep going.
Do you like it, Danny?
I love it.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
it's really good. It's a good show.
It's
Let me
definitely
know
fun.
when you get to any episode where Nick screams. His
Where
screams
Nick
are hilarious.
scream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime he screams, it's
It's funny.
high pitched.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's even worse than that.
Yeah.
I love Schmidt. Schmidt's my guy.
Yo, Schmidt's the best.
He's so funny.
Schmidt's the best.
They're
How
all
big was it? Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Okay, we'll start over again.
so good, dude. They're all great. The only one that like really annoys me is Jess.
Really?
I mean,
I was always a fan of Zoe.
like I like her, but then like if we watch 3 or 4 episodes in a row, I'm just like, she's annoying as shit now.
No.
I don't know.
Not
She's
at all.
She's got her moments. Sometimes she does things, and I'm like, she shouldn't do this. But then I'm like, I get it. I know why they're putting her in this situation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she's annoying.
I just think the show gets weird when she's not on it. They kind of wrote her off as on jury duty in like season 6, I think it was.
Yeah, when Megan Fox is in there.
Yeah, when Megan Fox is in there. So the show feels a little weird because she's not there. But so like she definitely, she's needed on the show. She's like she adds a whole new flavor of character.
She is the Steve Carell.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Ugh.
Stop it.
All
Stop
right.
it right now.
I want to start. I know we usually do what's the point first, but I want to start with late review tonight because that's just how I get down. I know it's a little late, but
You're just hearing about this?
Can't believe I'm just hearing.
why didn't I know about this sooner? Jackie, it's your birthday. Do you want to go first?
No.
No, I don't.
Kev, go first. Actually, stop talking, Danny. I
watched.
really want to hear what Danny has.
I watched.
All right, so the other night,
fuck
Allison
you
and I-
guys. I'm out. I almost pushed it.
I know you did, and I really want to hear what Danny had to say. Danny, what were you going to say?
Go ahead, Kev. I'll wait.
No, go ahead, Dan.
All right.
Oh my God,
So-
I'm being polite.
The other night, Allison and I wanted to watch a funny movie. We were in the need to be, have a night where we just laughed. So we're scrolling through What did we find on? I think we found
All
it on
seriousness, I
Netflix.
will be right back. My phone's dying. I got to switch to the iPad.
I think we found it on Netflix. But it's an Adam Sandler movie. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan. Huge. He's in like my top 2 or 3 favorite actors. Because I grew up with Adam Sandler. He was big, or he was just coming big when I was, growing up. So kind of grew up with him. But there's always these movies that he came out with that I thought they just looked too weird from the title, and I didn't want to give them a try. Lil Nicky, I could not get into Lil Nicky at all.
Yeah, not a fan.
Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill was another one. Just looking at the title, looking at the cover, I didn't want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to watch it the other night. I cannot remember the last time I laughed that hard at a movie. I had tears streaming down my face.
I don't know if I've seen Jack and Jill.
I've only seen part of it, and to be honest, I had to turn it off because whatever part I came into, I was like, "This is just too much. It's too annoying." So
Maybe we should check it out.
Was hysterical. The way he was able to play that role and his role at the same time, and then have them piece it together where it looks like they're literally in the same room fighting with each other.
Yeah,
was incredible.
I think it's the voice he uses for Jill that I just was like, ugh.
She's from the Bronx.
No, but I think.
Hey guys, I'm live by myself. We'll see if these other guys come back in.
It's crazy.
I get that way with Seth Rogen as well. Like he gets on my nerves sometimes.
Yeah, you've said that before about Seth Rogen and stuff. Adam Sandler is like that for me, where I'm just kind of like hit or miss. Like there's classic movies, but even then some of his classics annoy me. But Danny, is Jack and Jill they're brother and sister in this?
They're twins.
Twins, right? Okay.
Yeah, they're fraternal twins.
Because I've never seen it, and like there's like I said, hit or miss for me. Like Waterboy is one of my favorite movies ever. I love Waterboy. Big Daddy, Happy
Happy Gilmore, Billy
Gilmore.
Madison.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
Give it a try.
Did you guys watch what is it?
The Uncut
Gems? Did you see that?
I did not see that yet. No.
You should check that out, Danny.
I watched it and it just got so weird.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
Was full of anxiety.
Yes.
Watching it. I was like, I don't think I can watch this again because my anxiety level is through the roof.
Danny, what would you rate the movie?
7.7.
So you liked it? All right,
Yeah, it was good.
We'll have to check it
I've
out.
been watching too many pizza reviews. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Kev, what do you got for late review this week?
So me and Aim watched a series on Netflix. It was not a Netflix original, but season 3 and season 4 due to come out in early 2021 are Netflix original. Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It was originally on YouTube, right?
Mhm.
And YouTube Red or whatever it was.
Whatever, yeah.
And it did terrible on YouTube Red, but that's because nobody fucking has YouTube Red.
Right.
Exactly.
And then they brought it over to Netflix and it did phenomenal.
Yeah.
Dude, it was great. Dude, it had all the 80s music in it.
Yep.
It had Danielson. It had Johnny. It had Johnny's sensei. I forget what his name is. But, dude, it was phenomenal. A little corny at parts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But,
Very
I mean, they're
cheesy, corny,
trying,
but
they're trying to
It's not
recreate the 80s.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
It did carry that vibe like through the whole thing, which was really cool, right? Because like it never changes what it's supposed to be.
Right. And I was waiting through the whole first season, and then even halfway through the second season, I'm like, all right, where's Mr. Miyagi? When's he coming? And then I actually Googled it, and he died. So I'm like,
Yeah.
bummer.
Bummer.
They talk about him a lot, though.
And
That's
he's
what's
like,
nice.
he's in the same house as like
Yep.
the dojo, and like I think it's really cool. Danny, have you seen any of it? No. You
It's
should.
really good.
If you grew up on Karate Kid like I did, you'll fucking love it, dude. It's really good.
Very nostalgic.
Kev, what would you rate it?
Probably like a 9.2.
Wow, that's really high for you.
Everyone's giving really weird scores.
I didn't want to go quite 9.5, but I didn't want to quite go 9.
It's up there.
9.25.
Yeah.
You think 9.25?
I know. I said 9.2.
I know. I'm just asking if you really want to do like 9.25.
I'm thinking more closer to 9.1, but I don't want to be that low on the spectrum.
Wow.
All right.
Jackie, what do you got?
All right. So we watched it's a documentary on Netflix.
It just came out. Like very recently.
Very recent. It's called American Murder: The Family Next Door. And this it's really
You guys like those shows.
Yeah, okay. I should have been a detective. What I like about this documentary is the way in which the director told the story.
Yeah.
You're not sitting here listening to all these people do interviews. You really feel like you get to know this family.
It was all created. The entire movie was created with security footage,
police body cam,
home
videos, all with the permission of
her family.
I'm gonna say her name wrong. It's like Shanann Watts.
Yeah.
So if you hadn't heard the story, back in 2018, this woman in Colorado, her and her 2 daughters, they're missing.
And she was pregnant too, wasn't she?
She was like 15 weeks.
Yeah.
So, obviously the first thing they do is they always look at spouses. And at this day and age, anybody who thinks they can get away with murder, you're an idiot. Okay. Just don't.
You're an idiot.
By now everybody should know the story, but basically the husband ends up having an affair while his wife is away visiting their families in North Carolina.
Why not?
And they get home, and then she's pretty much goes away for a work business trip, and she gets home around 2:00 in the morning. She's supposed to have a doctor's appointment at like 9 a.m. She doesn't go. Her friends can't get in touch with her. So it's like, you're right there from the get-go. Like they have freaking video footage from like their security camera showing her getting to her door. So it's like you really feel like you're there in almost real time watching the events unfold.
I've never seen a documentary
told this way.
Like filmed this way, or like a story told this way. It was really interesting.
They're literally playing video footage from their wedding and
showing text message exchanges.
Right.
And like it's really bananas. And the whole story is so crazy because this went viral, obviously because the crime is so heinous, but also because like the guy who killed these people, he's on the news. Like, I hope they're safe. I hope they're okay. And like,
I just want my family back.
Like played it up really big, and it was this crazy national story. And you'll probably, Danny, I know you know who we're talking about, but Kev, you'll probably recognize it as soon as like you see him, because
you might remember the story.
I think I do remember the story now that you're talking about it.
Yeah,
he worked by like an oil field. He buried him in a shallow grave.
He buried his wife, and then he put his daughters in those
55-gallon oil drum, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do remember this,
and I couldn't
reason for it.
I couldn't watch it because we saw the preview when we were looking for a movie to watch, and it showed the home video of the kids laughing and having a good time, and I'm not putting myself through that.
It's rugged.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's rugged. I was emotional.
What would you rate it?
Okay, so obviously the story is awful. So like, if I want to rate it high because I really like what this director did, and it really puts you kind of there in perspective. So I'm gonna probably give it a 9.
That's fair.
I mean, I can't see how more documentaries wouldn't be shown in this way, especially in this day and age when pretty much everyone
It was-
is on social media. There's videos, like there's
Very,
cameras everywhere.
So
very.
you're gonna give a 9 to the cinematography.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's that's very well worth it.
Yeah.
Like it was really, really interesting the way that they did it. I'm going to review another Netflix original documentary, The Social Dilemma. Dan,
Fucking nuts.
Kev, you watch it?
Like half of it. I had to turn it off.
Danny, you and Allison just watched it recently.
We just watched it 2 nights ago.
Kev, did Amy watch it with you, or
Yeah, we both turned it off. I'm like, I can't even do this. I'm just better off not knowing.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, Jackie and I watched it, and I couldn't. I mean, I understood it right away, but I watched it a couple times right after each other because of how crazy and interesting it was.
I can't. I don't know how you even did that.
Well, Kev, my what's the point? That's why we're doing this first. It has to do with this because I went into a very deep dive on everything related to this movie and different things associated that kind of break off into it, and I'll explain it in a minute. But for those of you who don't know what The Social Dilemma is, it's a documentary about social media and the way that they are controlling us and influencing us. And they use terms like attention economy, which is something that I had never heard of before. But once they explained it, it makes total sense. People like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, they get paid by advertisers, not by us, for our attention. And they use algorithms and things like that to basically try and keep us involved and connected and using our phone
a little bit.
and they things like the like button and things like autoplay on YouTube and Facebook and all these things to where you're watching a video and all of a sudden it just pops up and it keeps going and keeps going. One of the guys on the movie created the infinite scroll to where your Facebook will never come to an end. You'll never hit the end of your Facebook feed or your Twitter feed or Instagram, which is so interesting to me because they want you to try to find the end. You know, that they want you to be there. What's dangerous about this is, like I said in the intro to the show, fake news is spreading 6 times faster than actual facts. That's because fake news goes viral, and it gets shared widely around. And a lot of the things are because of these algorithms that take you deeper. The algorithms don't care if what they're showing you is true. They don't care if what they're showing you is healthy. They don't care if it radicalizes you. And that's just what's so crazy about this. I give the movie a 9. I would give it a 10 because of how important it is. But there is like some corny. They have like a family in it that's all actors, and they're trying to show you examples of how fucked up stuff is, and parts of it are just kind of corny and dumb. But like realistically, like they get the point across, and that's what they're trying to do.
What really weirded me out is when they said there's 2 occupations where the people view the customers as users, and that's drug dealers and social media. They look at us as users. They're using us for them to make money. And the fact that they sit there and they say, okay, I can control your mood for today by putting this here, and I can do this by putting this here, and we can see that you haven't been on Facebook in a while, so we're going to throw you a little nudge to get you to come back to Facebook. And the one guy even said, you ever notice when you get a notification that you were tagged in a photo, that notification never shows you the photo? You
Yeah.
want to know why? Because they want you to click on it, and then they want you to go onto Facebook and then get engaged again and start scrolling again. They want you. They have people where it's their job is to make sure you are literally addicted to social media.
Yep.
And after watching that documentary and after the way I've been feeling lately about everything going on in the world, I deleted my social media. I'm off social media now.
Did you deactivate or did you just delete the app?
I am deactivated on Facebook.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yep. I can't even do Dan the Weatherman anymore.
Wow.
I'm done.
People are going to be upset about that.
I'm done. And so it's
How long until you think you're back on?
I'm sorry.
How long until you think you're back on?
It's been 24 hours so far. And it's been a lot easier than I thought it would be.
I hear
A
that
lot easier.
people that give it up. They're like, dude, it's really not that bad. And most of the people that I know that gave up social media are generally happier people.
So I said something to Allison last night. Last night we watched Jack and Jill.
Mhm.
I sat there and I watched the entire movie.
Mhm.
Like I didn't pick up my phone and look at my phone. I didn't scroll through Facebook or check Instagram. My 100% undivided attention was on that movie. And it was awesome.
The thing that really hit me with the movie, and we're going to move on so we can wrap up the show, was the suicide rates in teens skyrocketed because their friends are instantly ranking them, like and bullying people online and things of that nature. It's all just really, really intense stuff. But one of the utmost biggest things that really, really grabbed my attention is what my point is this week, and it is associated with this movie. Let's do what's the point. What's the point? Is there a point to this? What is your point?
Are you just gonna sit there and look stupid?
My point.
Stupid.
Yeah, you are.
Are you gonna sit there and look stupid?
Stupid.
My point this week is I've just decided while sitting here that this is going to I'm going to go more in depth on this for a Patreon exclusive. QAnon. I have gone off the deep end researching and looking into QAnon. It is something that is so interesting to me and so crazy to me. QAnon, for those of you who don't know what QAnon is, because I've seen it before I understood what it was. I saw the word a million times on Facebook and just had no idea what the fuck it was. QAnon is a conspiracy fucking group.
Like forum.
It's unbelievable how deep it is. And they are the source of a lot of the fake news that you see, a lot of the misinformation, and it's gaining so much steam across the nation. It's really, really crazy. Basically, it started out on 4chan and 8chan, which are these crazy forum anonymous websites that people go on and just troll people and make memes. Somebody named Q came in and they started talking about how Hillary Clinton was going to get arrested. Donald Trump is, put this person in charge of kind of releasing this information. And since 2017, Q has made thousands of what they call Q drops, which is all these like crazy cryptic messages that they want their followers to kind of decode and use the words to kind of make up their own narrative. And it just kind of spreads like wildfire. One of the biggest things that they created was Pizzagate. You might have heard of Pizzagate. Save the children. These save the children hashtags. These save the children stuff. It's all has to do with QAnon. They believe that there's this huge group of people, elite people that are doing sex trafficking, child sex trafficking rings, and it goes deeper than that. They think that rich people are harvesting kids' organs for a chemical called adrenochrome, and they're basically eating children. Recently, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend just lost a baby. I don't know if you saw that. They just lost their baby, and you go through the comments. And because Chrissy Teigen has made comments about Donald Trump, QAnon is very pro-Trump. They believe he's the savior and has been put in place to expose these pedophiles and expose these people. Because Chrissy Teigen has spoken out against Trump, all you see on these comments is all these pizza emojis. They think that she's a part of Pizzagate and she's some sort of pedophile. And they're saying that they lost her baby because of karma and all this shit. It's really diabolical shit. And I don't know. I've been listening to podcasts about it. I've been doing research and my own research and kind of looking into all the different conspiracies and bonkers shit that they're into. Really big into like the deep state, and they think that the government is out to kill all of us and just crazy stuff. They got a lot of stuff on COVID-19, and the Save the Children hashtag is kind of what connects average people to this group, because who doesn't want to end child trafficking, right? Like that's a normal human reaction to that circumstance. But if you click on that, if you share that, this is what ties into the social dilemma. These algorithms recognize that you are interacting with this, and they will show you more of it. That's what's dangerous about it. And when I make posts on Facebook about, well, these Save the Children things aren't really that good because it's tied to this, I was called like a pussy. People were getting mad at me because they think that like I'm like some sort of pedophile sympathizer, and that's ridiculous. What I'm trying to tell people is that you've got to be careful online. There are people out there trying to misdirect you. There are people out there trying desperately to get you to have no faith in the news, no faith in the elections, and just be careful. I'm going to do a more in-depth thing on Patreon. So make sure you go to patreon.com/MBN Network. And I'm going to talk more about it as the season goes on, because this is something that I think is really, really, really fucking fascinating. We are running out of time. Jackie, what's your point?
I don't have one prepared.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. It's my point.
Great point.
Danny, what's your point?
Didn't I go over mine? The social media?
Did you? That is your point. That's fine. You're off social media. Kev, what's your point?
I just want to make it a point to say how these fast food workers want minimum wage to be raised. They want more money to do their job. And let me tell you how much, after my experience this past week, that I am just blown away by that. Because how do you usually get a raise at your job? Usually by doing a good job, by your boss giving you a pat on the back because you're doing such a great job. I went to McDonald's I was working late. Wasn't going to get home till like 6:30. So I stopped at a McDonald's to grab something to eat on my way home. I asked for it to be ketchup only. Walked into the restaurant because the van that I drive is too fucking big to go through the drive-thru. Walk in, ask for ketchup only, get out to my car, and there's fucking pickles, onions, and mustard on the burger.
All the good stuff. All the good stuff that should be on a burger.
Yeah, that I asked not to be on there. So I scraped it off and I ate it. Whatever.
You didn't go back in?
No, I didn't go back in.
You don't check your food, Taylor. We always check Taylor's food.
I don't leave the parking lot, Kev. It's the responsible thing to do.
It's on the parking lot ground.
Unbelievable.
So they know.
I ate it. I drove home. I ate it. I didn't feel like wasting any more time there. I just wanted to get home. So I get home, 6:30. I pull in the driveway.
Oh, there's more to the story. Shit.
Kids are already eating. Kids have already eaten. Amy's already eaten. So I'm just chilling at home. Gets to be 9 o'clock. Since I had dinner at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Gets to be 9 o'clock. I'm hungry. We don't have any fucking food. No fucking groceries yet. So I said, fuck it. I'll go to Taco Bell and get myself some Doritos Taco Loco, whatever the fuck they're called. Deliciousness. Wow. So I drive over to Taco Bell, go through the drive-thru, I ask for meat and cheese, 4 Doritos Taco Loco with just meat and cheese. Thank you very much. Go home, sit down in front of the TV, and there's fucking lettuce and onions and tomato and whatever the fuck
All
else
the good
comes
stuff
up.
that should be on a taco.
I was fucking livid. I
Wow.
fucking balled it up. I fucking threw it in the trash can. Amy's yelling at me, "Don't fucking throw that away. Put it in the refrigerator. I'll eat it tomorrow."
Yourself.
Fucking open up the refrigerator door. I kicked the refrigerator door shut. I said, "Fuck it." I pulled that bag right out of the refrigerator. I drove my ass back over to Taco Bell.
Like a man.
And I got tacos. I just don't understand how these people want all this money to serve fast
You don't understand why
food.
they want $15 an hour
I know what his
when they
point is.
can't.
They can't fucking
Because
do their job.
they don't get paid enough to actually care. You pay them more money and they'll care and they'll do their job right.
I
Maybe-
really
Treat your
don't think
employees
so.
with respect and you'll get respect back.
But here's
I really
the
don't
thing,
think
Danny.
so.
At some point, right? So you get the pay raise, right? And then how long are you satisfied until you think you now deserve another pay bump?
Fucking
and then-
Jackie's got a case of the Zackleys.
Wow.
And on that note, we're going to end.
I really am glad to be back. I really am glad to be
I
back.
do miss you guys.
Kev, you did a pretty good job tonight. Danny, you did fantastic as always. Jackie, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Jackie.
I love
Happy
you.
birthday!
We'll see you guys next time. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday for All New Might Be Sports, followed on Friday by Might Be Brews. We're sponsored by YouKnowMeAsCBD.com. Go to YouKnowMeAsCBD.com. Use promo code MBN. Get 20% off, free shipping and free stuff. It's legit. And
Free
it's
shit.
Get free shit. I'm telling you, go do it now.
Get them gummies.
Shout out to everybody out there listening. It's good to be back. We are back. It is a new season. We're not just ending after this week, I swear to God. And like I said, we'll be back on Wednesday. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace out, Danny.
Peace.
Peace out, Jackie.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you guys
Wait,
next
bye.
week.
Wait, bye.
Bye, kids.
Peace. Happy birthday!